Hello, my name is Alex Telford, and in this tutorial we're going to be looking at blending textures with vertex colors. Now the primary use for this is for game assets, for blending together different textures without the need for a extra mask texture. So in this example we're going to blend some seamless textures to get a pretty cool looking effect. So this road at the moment has no material, so we're going to add in a new material, and let's just bring up a road material. So this is a road that we're going to be using, and we're also going to be blending this one here with a cracks, just to give it some a little bit of detail. Okay, so first thing we've got to do is add in a vertex colors. Go into vertex paint, and with the black brush we need to just start painting in some stuff like so. Doesn't need to be heavy, that will do fine to suit our purposes. Okay, now we need to use this as a mix factor between our two textures. Now you can do this with masks if you would like to do that way, but I think the best way, I haven't done a lot of work with masks. I usually use the nodes, which is much easier in my opinion. So we'll blend together one of these. Alright, so we have our road material there. And one of these other ones is cracks. There we go, and this is the cracks material. So if we go color mix, we can then blend together these two by our geometry vertex color. And you can see it's inverted at the moment, so you may need to add in a color invert node and set that to multiply, and there we have it. So if we go back into vertex paint, we can continue painting over some more, or we can erase some of this, and we are quite happily blending between our two different materials. Now you can use this of course with the input texture as well. I chose to use materials, but it doesn't matter, it's entirely up to you. And yeah, that is it. So just to show you another example, here is the same road, and I have blended together 4 different textures using a single vertex color. As you can see, we have vertex colors there, and if we use the separate RGB node, we can separate these out into separate masks, and we have our road, we have our cracks, we have grass, and we have some soil or bark, I believe that one is. And that is very, very cool. So the way we do that is in our vertex paint. You can see this is the colors, so we just paint with a pure red, green or blue, and we simply paint over where we want. So I can paint over some more soil, I can turn this to green, and I can paint over some grass. You can even turn these into a mix of colours, and it will paint a mix of whatever happens to be in that lot. As you can see. So yeah, it is some very awesome stuff, and I hope you guys learnt something from this, and stay tuned for the next tip.